Joe. One of our newest fresh point instructors. Okay. He's going to take you guys through one of our points.
Volunteer, please. Does this say Josh? Oh. Okay, so what we're going to do is work on biceps crease point. Just stick your arm up here, pull your sleeve up here, right here, flex your muscle. Oh, you see this nice line right here? This is bicep crease point here, and we can strike or press, use the sharp application here or blunt. So if we just do a press, we can start to press here, look for this nerve here, or we can do a strike. So we're going to do just like he's punching here, and just like we did our stacker position before, Master Moran showed us to come to the wrist point. We're going to come to that bicep motor, or the bicep crease point. Close. So he's going to step in and punch, and I'm going to redirect this and come here to this point. Close. Again. Here. Don't try to turn the hand up, just like you showed before. Pull this here. Understand?
That one's more painful than the median nerve point, by the way.
It's a little bit harder to get being further up the arm, and don't absolutely go ahead and slowly. You know, I can redirect here and then come to this point. This is a little harder to do because I'm striking at this point blind here. If I can go ahead and step back once. If I do a little shift with this redirection, I can come here and actually have it indexed against the other wrist. Go ahead and try that with your partner.
Close.
Come back towards yourself.
All we're going to be doing is this technique here. Now, one thing that people don't understand is when someone attacks you with Nahanchi, I don't go ahead and throw an attack. I don't all of a sudden start going over here like this. That's not how it works. He's attacking me, so I align myself properly to him while going into my posture. And that's how fighting with kata really works. That's one easy way to explain it. But it goes a lot deeper than that. He punches in at me. Punch again. Now punch in at me. Same technique now. He punches in at me. Same technique. Okay, I'm doing the same move, just applying it differently. Now watch, when he punches me, I use my retracting hand to pull here, okay? As he punches in again, I'm striking down this way. One way is this, I'm using retracting, now he punches again, now I strike down with this hand that's here, then I come back in. Then I can go forward into another posture to uproot him or to trap his leg. Okay. Stop a boxing defense, and what happens is on the street is a lot of times you get these guys that are wannabe boxers. They might have never boxed a day in their life, but maybe some backyard boxing or something. But all of a sudden they drop into their own boxing stance, whether it's a peekaboo style or some makeshift boxing stance that just came up with. So we're going to say he took a position like this. So maybe the scenario was, hey, we're talking, and he goes, you know what, screw you, and puts his guard up like this. So he goes ahead. Now I'm going to use a straight Nahanchi move from here. See what I did? So as he puts his guard up, I'm going here. On this one, I'm just going to come to the outside and straight to the back of his head. Okay, now if he goes back and he's got his guard up, I say, hey, look it, but keep your guard. I don't want to fight. I come right from here and strike with the side of my arm here, right with my radius bone. So let's take that over to this side. Okay, and I'm going to go a variety of different ones from here. So this is using this technique here from Nahanchi. So right from here, I say, hey, I don't want to fight. I'm assuming this position here and striking to the side of his head with my radius bone. Okay. Now, if he ducks it, go ahead. When he ducks, I come up right here and strike with my sharp knuckles here towards his orbital socket. Okay. So if all of a sudden his guard's here, I come here, he ducks, I come right up here. Just this. Okay, another way to do this from Nahanchi. Now we're going to use another technique. I'm going to use this move here. Okay, then we're going to use outside strong block in Nahanchi here. Okay, so we're going to use those two techniques. Hey buddy, you know I really don't want to fight. Here, here. Okay, See where I'm at? Let's take this again, make sure they got that in the picture. What I'm doing is I'm coming up here. I stepped on his foot, okay, with my toes to his toes on his left foot. Okay, I came down with this arm and up with that. It's this position here. So I'm standing here, hey, boom. Then I come in here. I'm striking to the mastoid on the side of his neck, and I'm striking forward to his solar plexus with my left hand as I'm stepping on his foot to pin him there. Okay? Another technique, similar stance. Okay? I'm going to be using this technique again, and this time he's got his guard up. I'm just quickly swinging over here, and then I'm swinging down here and hitting to the base of his cranium. Or, same type of thing, I came here and I came all the way to the back and hit to the base of his cranium. Both work. Okay? Now, I just came up here, over to the side. Another scenario, same type of motion. Okay? This time I came here, he punches with the other hand, I strike right here, okay, to the nerves on top of his arm here, right here, boom. Then I'm striking back, just like that. Okay? So, his guard is up. This one comes to the outside, and I'm striking. While I'm doing this, if that punch comes through, I just strike down here. This time I struck up to this nerve coming here. This is his ulnar bone, the ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve runs down the ulnar bone right here. I'm smashing that in to the bone and then striking back. Quick recap. His guard's up. Okay. Up here, strike in. Remember, any strike towards the front of the throat can be very dangerous. All right, so I don't know if you can see the foot stepping. I'm doing a lot of stepping on the foot so that when he's pushed, it locks him into position. Okay. Now these same moves can be used for a lot of things. That's what Nahanchi is about. Say he grabbed me with both hands. Okay. I can use the same type of move here, right here. Okay. This move that I was doing here for this type of technique. All right. He doesn't realize or know what technique I'm going to do, but I'm just going to be showing this. Okay, right now. Now this alone can cause some reaction. So if I'm pressing here, it can cause this type of reaction. Notice how he's going forward and down. But if I press this here and I start to get this reaction here, okay, I can use this combined with another point. So we're going to do this from this type of scenario, okay? Maybe he just said, hey, like this, okay? I say, look, I don't want any problems. I sneak my hand right up here real quick on him, okay? Now I'm going to press this here and grab here, and I'm just going to take him down this way. Okay, from here, I can lock into his hypoglossal nerves here and just hold him right here. Say, look, don't move, okay? Hey, someone go get some help. This guy's giving me a hard time, all right? We're just going to let go. You okay?
Yep.
All right. Now, what I did was I had him a type of technique to where I'm locking into his hypoglossal nerves and locking him still there. We'll go into that on some later videos. But what I did right here was I'm just using that median nerve here, and I'm using a thumb press, and I'm going straight into it. So I'm going straight in here towards his deep sense nerves. If I press like this, he starts to feel it, right?
Yeah.
But when I go in deeper, he starts to feel more and I get a reaction. So as he grabbed, it was pushing, hey buddy, I don't want any problems. You know, I can, hey, let's just shake. I grabbed here and pressed it. As I press, I quickly reach up and hook around to his trapezius muscle. So I press this and I push down both of them together. That's when I hook in and grab underneath his mandible here and lock on, okay? Now I can hold him here, okay, get some help, or I can just take off if I want to. Okay, you okay?
Yep.
Kill with that. I remember, anytime I'm blocking an arm, you get more advanced, it is a strike, okay, to a point. Now, if I just do this, and I'm going to hit his vertebrae, I'm going to use my radius bone and hit his vertebrae. I can either come to the side of it or to the back of it. People mistakenly have killed people in bar fights and street fights by punching to the side of the neck and snapping it. Okay. Actually, someone I know actually saw that happen in a bar fight before. So this comes here and here. Now let's say he ducks and then comes back up. Okay. Now if he ducks, the sharp knuckle up towards the orbital socket, okay, is good. Anywhere up with that is like hitting you with a rock straight up in the face. No. All right. Now we're going to go into this one. You can practice several of those if you want. It's pretty easy. It's basic motion. If he comes here and he just say he comes down and then comes back up, right when he comes back up, hitting him in the throat. Okay. So you're basically just using we call stacked position of Nahanchi and outside strong block of Nahanchi. Because skeletons, if you see the skeleton, that's the position he's in. Okay, grab my hands. This move can be used for so many things at sickening, all right? So each move can be used for basically anything. How do you use something high if he's kicking? You do your footwork at the same time. You're using this for attacking, using this for attacking and defending low, and this for attacking and defending high. Why do you think this form is using your legs with your hands? You're learning how to deal with simultaneous low and high attacks. You're learning how to simultaneously defend and attack low and high. No one can really deal with that. If he's throwing a punch and kick together, whatever, I don't know which way he's going to do it. It's going to work. All I did was this from the Nahanchi. I don't care which leg he punched with or kicked with, it will work. Okay. Either way, it's going to work. Trapped his foot, redirected it, get him on the way doing it. Okay. It's getting used to it, having faith that it works for anything. It's like having faith in anything that you really can't see clearly yet. You do it enough, you develop a faith that you caught that can work against anything. But when you're relying, you're sparring all the time, it doesn't work against everything. It wasn't meant to. God was meant to work against whatever happens.
I'd like to welcome all of our distinguished guests before the most distinguished of them. Sensei Josh, Sensei Jamie, Sensei Joe. Senpai Joe, who will be Sensei soon because he is a very important person to Sensei Jamie. These are Senseis and Senpai down in Charleston. Our seniors, Sensei Jamie and Sensei Josh are. And they've been very helpful with us over the years. They are up here with Master Moran, who will be giving us this seminar today. Sensei Mark and I had the opportunity to just, well, I did one, Sensei Mark did two of his seminars this weekend already down in Charleston. Wonderful, you guys are in for a wonderful time. Pay close attention and work really hard and make sure you volunteer when you ask for a volunteer because it'll be an experience you never forget. Us? Us! All right, let's give Sensei